Chelsea had every of their transfer arrangements mapped out from the onset because they knew that they were not financially capable of signing players because of financial fair play. So what they smartly did was to identify players that they wanted to sign. This is why Chelsea went into early signing the likes of Dilap, signing the likes of Darius Hugo, the rest of them, Giovanni Winda, Mohamed Sarr, and the rest of them. Then at the end of the day, after signing all these players, including Joao Pedro, Jamie Gittins, then Chelsea now decided that it's about time they start selling because they needed to sell in order to balance book. So despite the fact that Chelsea still retains interest in Alejandro Garnacho and of course Xavi Simons, Chelsea are now primarily focusing on selling the French players available at Chelsea in order to raise funds to balance book. Then look at the situation. Chelsea have already sold Noni Madueke to Arsenal for £50 million and Joao Felix to Saudi Arabia for a deal in the total package of £43 million. Then Kenan Dosbury Hall for £29 million to Everton. Leslie Ugochukwu to Burnley for £25 million. This is one deal that I don't even know how Chelsea managed to pull it through. £25 million for Leslie Ugochukwu that I don't think he has played any competitive game for Chelsea. Then you have Petrovic for £25 million to Bournemouth. Then Armando Broja for £20 million. This is another deal that I'm still surprised how Chelsea managed to pull it through. £20 million for Armando Broja. That is a fantastic deal because this guy is Chelsea's academy. So Chelsea did not make any major investment on this player. So everything is pure profit. Then you have Matisse Amago sold for £12 million to FC Strasbourg in France. Then you have Bashir Humphreys sold for £12 million. This player is also from the academy. So this is also a pure profit for Chelsea. Then you have Aisha Samuel Smith for £6.5 million. This guy is also from the academy, so this is also a pure profit. Then you have Kepa to Arsenal for £5 million. So in total, Chelsea has made about £230 million from player sales. Then if you want to compare that with the players that Chelsea has managed to brought in this window, you find out that Chelsea are still on the advantage in the sense that the players that Chelsea has brought in has cost less than the players they signed so far. And never forget the fact that Chelsea are also making money from loan deals. Like they have sent Mark Guehi, the young Spanish striker signed from Barcelona last season, to Sunderland. Chelsea also made within £5 million from that very loan deal. Then you have Candres Paes to Strasbourg. Then you have Mark Penders to Strasbourg, the young Belgian goalkeeper that Chelsea signed from FC Genk. Then you have Mohamed Sarr returning back to FC Strasbourg. You know, all these Chelsea also made some fortune from loan deal. Then don't forget the fact that Borussia Dortmund are still negotiating deal with Chelsea for the signing of Kani Chukwuemeka, and that deal Chelsea are expected to make about £25 million in total package. By the end of this window, Chelsea, will find itself making more profit from player sales than they spent in this very window, making them comply with the financial fair play rules. And don't forget the fact that Chelsea also won the Club World Cup, where they made over £120 million from prize money. So Chelsea has made a lot of money in terms of the businesses they have conducted and the ones they are yet to conduct this very window. Right now, the players that Chelsea are still pursuing are Alejandro Garnacho and of course Xavi Simons, and Chelsea wants to sign these two players. Then on the other hand, Chelsea must also sign a goalkeeper. Previously, Chelsea went in for PSG goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, but it appears that their interest has died down. But Chelsea must prioritize signing a goalkeeper this very window because that is all they need to be competitive next season. Then on the other part, it's been reported that Colwill is now injured and will be out for a lengthy period. I am not bothered about that because Chelsea already has a replacement in the team. Thank God they haven't sold Renato Veiga to Atletico Madrid, so they can actually call this player to replace Colwill, the injured Colwill, at least for the time being. Renato Veiga is more than capable of filling in for Colwill, and he's experienced, irrespective of the fact that he's still a young player. He's mature in terms of his physical structure and everything, so he can successfully replace Colwill. So Chelsea do not at this time need to bring in any defender to replace Colwill. So this is just the transfer situation at Chelsea and the wonders that Todd Boehly and his associate has managed to pull out at Chelsea this current transfer window.